do a mic test outdoors. Everyone needs their own helmet. Some people want an ultralight helmet, others prefer an aero helmet or even a mountain bike helmet. And some just wear a cap without any helmet at all. Don't you want to enjoy strategic bike rides and fun conversations with your riding buddies while using your own helmet? And wouldn't it be even better if you could get voice guidance through your Shimano Di2 system? Well, there's a product that meets the needs and personalities of all kinds of cyclists. That's the Bikom 20. Hi everyone, good to see you again. I'm Dr. Road from Mobilant. Today, I'm introducing a must-have for cyclists, an intercom system specifically designed for bikes, the Bikom 20, which works with any helmet. The Bikom 20 is the world's lightest mesh intercom, weighing just 20 grams. As far as I know, there really wasn't anything decent available before. Whew! That's why I was so excited to discover this. You wouldn't believe how long I searched for something like this. Each device can communicate up to around 900 meters. And when you connect with others, the range expands another 900 meters per person. That's how mesh intercoms work. The more people you add, the farther the communication range extends. Though this device is super compact and lightweight, its performance is anything but light. It features Mesh 3.0 intercom technology, allowing multiple users to have stable group conversations. It far outperforms Bluetooth in terms of range. Even if someone drops out mid-ride, the group network stays intact. Perfect for group rides. Of course, it also supports Bluetooth headset functions, so you can make calls, listen to music, or even stream YouTube. It also gives you turn-by-turn voice navigation, and if you pair it with the Sena Wave app, you can talk with others using mobile data, regardless of distance. What's more, this feature works even with third-party Bluetooth headsets. No Sena device needed. In other words, it's compatible with other brands too. You can even track your group members' locations on a map. Super convenient. Because it uses your smartphone's data, you can stay connected no matter how far apart you are. Let's talk about the Bikom 20's exclusive Audible bicycle computer. Currently, it supports Shimano Di2 systems, but compatibility with other devices like power meters and heart rate monitors is in development. It'll be supported via the Sena cycling app, and the upcoming features are seriously impressive. When connected with cadence sensors, speedometers, or heart rate monitors, you'll get real-time voice feedback during your ride. It notifies you via voice or alerts when certain conditions are met. For example, it won't notify you when your heart rate is in the 120 to 140 beats per minute zone, but will alert you if it goes above or below. It's perfect for maintaining or reaching a specific heart rate zone. If your cadence drops or hits a set point, it will automatically notify you. It's like riding with a real-time Zwift coach. No more fiddling with cycling computers. No need to take your hands off the bars or look at a screen. Just listen. It's that simple. It's incredibly helpful for training while riding. You can focus solely on pedaling and riding. Now let's take a look at what's inside the box. You get 2 helmet strap adapters. Use the one with the narrow opening for thinner chin straps, and the one with the wider hole for thicker ones, like on bike helmets. There's no specific direction. Just insert it in the way that fits best. Once it's in, the intercom stays firmly in place. Bikom 20 is perfect for riding with family, friends, or your partner. We had a group ride with 5 people using Sena Mesh intercoms, and it was a lively, fun experience. We could give quick and timely directions and safety tips during the ride. This is a must-have for road cyclists and serious riders. It's incredibly useful. Being able to chat while riding really adds to the experience. Now let's test the mic outdoors. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's clear.
It's recording, right? Okay, let's move. We're passing a cafe now. Do you see the cafe? A red bicycle just passed by. You should be able to see that.
Yep, the bike is clearly visible.
I think we're more than 300 meters out now. As long as there aren't any obstacles, the intercom works surprisingly far. It's really impressive. You can even use it with a cap, so it's great for hiking, trekking, or travel too. The intercom lasts up to 8 hours on a single charge. It uses a USB-C port and takes just 2 hours and 50 minutes to fully charge. It's available in 2 colors, black and white. There are single and dual packs available. Check the video description for the purchase link and user manual. Thanks to these features, Bikom 20 won the 2025 IF Design Award. It's a product recognized internationally for both its design and technology. Sena also provided these units to 3 teams in the 2024 Tour de France: Team DSM, Team Lidl Trek, and Team Israel. It was selected as the official communication partner of the Tour de France. Stage 1 winner Romain Bardet actually used this device. If it's trusted by world-class teams and athletes, you can rely on it too. Since 2016, Sena has been introducing smart bike helmets and communication systems, praised by cycling teams and athletes worldwide. I especially recommend it to cycling club members. If you use the dual pack, you can ride fast side by side without blocking the road. You can chat during the ride and give directions in emergencies or at intersections. Now let's quickly go over how to use it. The intercom has 3 buttons. Press and hold the top 2 buttons for about 1 second to power it on.
Hello.
The first time you turn it on, it'll prompt you to pair with your smartphone via Bluetooth. Just turn on Bluetooth and connect. If you don't want to pair, just press any button to start using it right away. To pair with another smartphone or an action camera, press and hold the middle button to enter pairing mode. Then connect the desired device via Bluetooth. You can even record audio through your camera. Say, "Start recording" to begin and "Stop recording" to end the recording. Press the middle button briefly to activate the mesh intercom and start talking. Press it again to turn it off.
Mesh intercom off.
If you fold the mic away, the mic automatically turns off.
Mic off.
This is useful when climbing or sprinting. You can avoid broadcasting your heavy breathing. You can even pretend you're not tired. Act tough. Press the top button briefly to increase the speaker volume and the bottom one to lower it. Super easy, right? Next, the Sena Cycling app. Search for it on Google Play Store. Download and install. You can keep your helmet firmware updated and easily configure Bikom 20 settings. You can also switch the voice prompts between English and Korean. This is exactly the kind of product I've been looking for. I was genuinely impressed while reviewing it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I was really happy to introduce such a great product. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.